Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Abhishek Kumar, and once again, it is the second. I think it's a third session of the same poems we are going to learn and its explanations. So previously we were talking about as that the different types of age a person, a characters, as we as you have to play in our one life. So till the times till the time of when we were discussing in the previous video, we have already learned with the fourth ages. We have four ages, that means the four kind of the characters that we play. Now the fifth simply the fifth stages of our life that we have to play. So let's start with what Shakespeare says. Shakespeare says, even in the cannon's mouth, it's simply the part of the previous line, the previous poem. So here the lines where we will start discussing. And then the justice in fair round bailey, with good cap unlined, with eyes sever and beard of formal cut. Now the fifth role that William Shakespeare is discussing here about when we are simply made, when we just grow enough that we are supposed to be uh, very matured. We started understanding, we started generally evaluating and perceive, sense what is wrong and what's right. We started developing, uh, making decisions over our experiences. So what exteriors generally we put there, that is in fair round belly with good cap and light. So in a fair round belly, when we simply just grow mature, that we can see everywhere, the maturity is generally reflects through its tummy, your tummy, our tummy. Simply we have when we not conscious about our health, so we develops our belly and it's a round belly like. So the poet is just talking about the same stage of life when the man is matured, having a round belly and with good cap and light, and we are in the position of the justice, so we have the powers to make a judgment over something else. So in the second lines, with eyes sever and beard of formal cut, and we have this we have different types of peoples are there, and they are staring over us. They are just started looking that what kind of the decisions we will simply I will be given, so and so forth. And the beer of former cut, and we develops gradually when we are in our youthful age, full of youthful age, we see that most of the people is found in a clean shape. So when they developed matured, so at the same times they wear a formal cut, they have to follow the formalities. So this is the fifth stage of our life that we have to play. So full of white sow and a modern instances, and what we see, our experiences, our the way of looking the world, it simply looks like a wise man. It's just looking the world outside the modern instances, and the different modern instances are there, and so he plays his part. That means it's tarha, sorry. So in this way we just play this part, we just play our part, the part of fifth part of our life. So the William Shakespeare is now talking, shifting to the sixth age of one's life, and the line is here: the sixth age shifts into the lean and a slippered patloon. When we switched into the sixth stage, into the sixth age of our life, that we call when we have to play the sixth role of our lives. That is, in that age we are always found to be into a very lean statures, having a slippered over patloon, so and so forth. So in the sixth age, that is we can say that a kind of the adult age we went into. So when we switch into adult age, having a patloon and the spectacles over the nose, and there is a pouch on side, that means we keep a kind of the bag that we generally thinks are very the essential things with ourselves, especially we were traveling. So this is the another age of, and in the sixth age that we have to just play like this. His youthful hose well shaped a two world. His youthful hose well shaped a walls too wide for his shrunk sang, and his big manly voice turning again to a childish treble pipes. So here the poet is just talking about the seven stage of our life when we are found ourselves that our youthful horse is just completely filled up, you know, and a world too wide for his trunks and gradually as we starts from our childhoodness, from our infancy till the infancy, our world is limited. We are not able to move anywhere. We are not able to just give our opinion. We are not able to switch and contact with others. We just have to live. We just have to depend uh, on those persons like our parents and who generally love us. We just have to just depend over. So our world is restricted simply most of the times to a single room. So the single room is supposed the world for the infancy. And when we grow into our oldhood, and again we are just going to limit us. We just limit us till the rooms. That was our boundary till the rooms. Our world shrink and is a big manly voice, and whatever the voice is that gradually changes, the gradual changes that we can see from the childhood, it's a very childish voice, and gradually at the youthfulness we have the different voice. At our maturity levels we have the different sound, different voice, and finally when we just go into our oldhood age, again we turn our voice, we find, and you can see to and fro if there is any old man is there who is old enough, then you can see that his behavior, his voice, his everything is totally childish. So turning again to our childish travels pipes and the whistles in his sound. The whistle in his sound, that means we see the slip of the words. That's when he speaks. There is because the absence of the teeth, as we have the same thing in our infancy. Because at the same times, definitely we do not have teeth. So whatever we try to speak, it's all just the air it passes from ourselves. So the same things when because till the times in the oldhood we already develop enough, but we try to speak, but our sounds pass just because of the absence of the teeth. So the last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history, and it is supposed the last scene of all are the seventh is the last stage of our life, which ends this strange eventful history. That means that is the seventh age is supposed to be the is going to be we are just going to complete our history in a very eventful history. It's the second childlessness and a mere oblivion, sense state and sense eyes, sense taste, sense everything, and we are completely switched into from where we come, from where we start. We start from the childhood. At the childhood, we have the same feeling that the sense of things, our sense teeth, our sense eyes, sense taste, sense everything. So at the same times, so in our age, in the oldhood, we just have to just look these things like sense teeth, sense eyes, sense taste, sense everything. So now I think it's complete. So thank you so much for watching this and stay connected. So in the next video we will try give you something. Thank you.